Welcome back to another episode of Viking Media. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Payton. And as we approach Thanksgiving, the students at Northwest are thankful for the effort of our teachers and staff for keeping us at school.
What are you reading?
Viking Saga, of course.
That looks like a lot of work with all those stories.
I heard it is, but to know for sure, let's take a behind-the-scenes look at our school's newspaper.
The Northwest Viking Saga is the official high school newspaper, and Miss Gilliland, our sponsor, is proud of the school's publications.
Newspaper is basically a class where a staff of students get together, they plan out each issue of the newspaper, and then we put it together, print it, and distribute it, and that's about once a month we do that.
Each staff member holds a different responsibility, and two of our students share their role in putting together the school newspaper.
So I try to make sure that we have stories, and so whenever one of the staff members mentions like a story that could be possibly on the Viking Saga, then I make sure that all those stories are on there.
I'm the editor, so essentially my job is to look through people's articles before the issue gets printed and make sure that people are keeping up with the schedule.
To get the paper out, journalism students have a process to stick to, which many of them have become quite familiar with.
But we start off by first having a content meeting. That takes one day. We just throw out all ideas we have. We choose the best ones. We decide who is going to be in charge of each.
And then like on the right back here, it's basically like an organizer to make sure that each article is on the right page and that each person is doing it accordingly.
Even when news stories are hard to come by, there are other obstacles that the school newspaper faces.
The biggest obstacle that we're currently facing now, and that we always seem to face, is just timing. So often we either don't hear back from sources in a timely manner. Pretty much that's the main thing. It makes it hard to get articles done on time.
The interviews, like whenever we are scheduling interviews, sometimes it's not always easy because sometimes they don't respond. Another obstacle would be making sure that all stories are making its progress, because sometimes there are articles that might be a little bit late.
Sometimes the deadlines are challenging to meet, and then also sometimes we will be writing an article before the event actually happens, but it will get published after the event happens, so we have to write as if it's already happened.
The students are eager to get the paper out each month, so we asked them, why is newspaper important to you?
Newspaper is an opportunity to be able to express your writing skills. It's a way to preserve Northwest history, and so I think it's a privilege to be able to be part of that.
I like newspaper because I think it's really fun to do all the researching and interviewing, and it's really great to work with all these people in here.
Despite the struggles, Northwest Journalism is proud to create media for students and to report stories for the Viking Saga.
I hope basketball gets a story this winter.
What makes you think they will?
Well, winter sports are right around the corner. And this year, we're going to get the rundown on what our teams are going to look like this season.
The Northwest boys basketball team begins practice and looks to continue their progress from this summer.
We couldn't really get started until July, really, but we had a league up in Lincoln that we would play every Monday and Wednesday, and I think that really helped us a lot. But also just we had some open gyms and guys would get up shots during the summer, and obviously lifting and stuff to get us ready.
As the season commences, the team is anticipating strenuous workouts to be ready for what lies ahead.
We usually start out with a warm-up, kind of get layup lines going, and then drill work, and then we usually play at the end, kind of get some live scrimmages going, and just working on everything.
Senior Parker Janky and teammates look to defeat future opponents coming up on their schedule.
The biggest thing is just rivalry games like Aurora and stuff like that, but then also once we get into the postseason, winning a district title and going to the state tournament, and those games are definitely what I'm looking forward to most.
The lineup begins their transition into a new style of play as they look to reinforce their defense.
We've adopted kind of a different motion offense that we're kind of putting in right now, and last year there was a lot of games where we just let the other team score way too many points on us, so defense is definitely a major focus for us this year, and we're just trying to play together as a team the best we can.
Powerhouse, known as Senior Mike Berman, is likely to be a threat that will assist in leading the team.
Mike Berman, our post player, he's put in a lot of work during the summer. He's super athletic, and I'm looking forward to playing with him this year.
Good luck to the Northwest boys basketball team as they begin a successful season.
The girls basketball team has begun to practice to prepare for a great upcoming season. The girls have been preparing off-season so that they were in top shape for the winter season.
Some things the team did this summer was mainly just weights. We lifted a lot and we ran a lot, so those helped us a lot, being able to do those things. And then we also put together a little basketball team this summer. We didn't get to play too many games, but that helped us a lot also.
The girls basketball team has been doing their best at practices, which include tough drills that improve the team so that they could play hard during highly anticipated games.
Practices consist of going to the gym at 3:45, doing our shot progression, and then we go to the library and we talk about what we're gonna do for practice, and then we go back to the gym, and then we usually just do like some 5-on-5, 4-on-4, and we do a lot of shooting drills and stuff like that.
With a new season, team goals and personal goals are important to set for their improvement.
Some things we're working on the most is to definitely just work hard during practice, since we only have like 4 seniors, so a lot of our extra players that we need to help us are younger classmen, so us seniors definitely just need to push those younger people and get them to where they need to be. A game I always look forward to this season is definitely playing Crete, just because we really don't like them. I mean, they've been our enemy since freshman year, but I think that this year will be a really good challenge to beat them.
With new and old players on the team, teammates rely on each other to help and do good on the team.
A player I think that will surprise me a lot this year would definitely be Amy Urbanski. She has a lot of talent within her, and she's only a sophomore, so I think if she continues to work hard and push every day during practice, she definitely can help us a lot this year.
Good luck to the girls basketball team as they start their new season. As winter sports begin, the swim team has started to practice as a team to prepare for the upcoming season. Swimmers have to stay in shape out of season so that they could hit this season hard.
So when we are currently not in season, most of the high school swimmers go and swim for the club team, so they are in shape year-round.
To form a stronger swim team, Northwest combines with other schools in the city.
Swim team is a weird way to combine all the schools, so they do all the Grand Island ones, which includes Northwest, Gish, and GICC, and then they are allowed one student or school that is not in the Grand Island area.
The swimming team has to practice hard, which includes difficult conditioning and drills, so they can improve.
Practices every day after school, and we just do either conditioning, technique, or prep days. So like those are days leading up to meets.
Many swimmers work hard to get ready for their favorite meets.
This year there's going to be a lot of focus on team building, because in the past there's been a lot of conflicts between each other. Most of us look forward to either conference or state.
With new and returning swimmers on the team, teammates depend on each other to do well during the season.
From Northwest, I definitely have to say Reagan Greer. She came from Gish, and she's super close to getting the team record.
Good luck to the swim team as they start their new season.
Behind every successful winter competition season is a hardworking team that has been preparing months before.
Well, this preseason, I mean, we did a lot of conditioning outside, getting ready to get in shape, and a few of us went down to Kansas to the fall brawl.
With several meets in a week, there is one specifically competitors look forward to.
Well, I mean, of course, everyone wants to say they're looking forward to state, but my goal this year is just to take it step by step, match by match, just to get back to where I want to be.
On meet days, athletes have to prepare themselves for an all-day event.
I guess for a meet day, we really come to school, check weights, make sure everyone's good to go. Then we drive to wherever we're going, and then we just kind of hang out until weigh-in times. Then we all go through weigh-in. Some kids go and eat too much, and then just warm up and get ready.
Goal setting is an important part of every athlete's achievements.
This season, my biggest goal is just to make it back to state and prove myself.
With new members leaving and entering the program every year, Northwest Wrestling is constantly surprising their fans with athletes' growth.
This year, I think a member that's going to surprise everyone is an underclassman. I mean, last year he was JV, and I practiced with him a lot, and it's Gavin Ruff. Gavin Ruff's wrestling 106 this year, and I think he's going to do pretty good.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment.
Cribs?
No, Viking in the Village.
What's up, guys? I'm Damon, and this week for Viking in the Village, we're asking you guys the question, should the National Anthem be considered country music?
But it's not a country song.
What is a country song, then?
Next question, please.
But it's also written like 200 years ago.
In our country?
Yes, but before country music was a thing. Is it like a separate country genre?
It was the beginning of country music.
Should the National Anthem be considered country music?
No.
But it's a song about our country.
But it's not, oh my god, no. It's not Southern.
Country doesn't have to be Southern. I mean, since it's about our country, should the National Anthem be considered country music?
Yes, because it's about our country. I'm in. I'm totally in on that.
Yeah, but not that kind of country. Like, it's like, not like a country song, but it's like a country song.
It's our country song, but it's not country music.
Now walk us through your plate here.
Okay, walk you through my lunch? Yeah. Okay, I'm saving the Lunchables for later. You know, long day with basketball, so Lunchables for later. Little beef stew action, you know. And then I'm an applesauce guy.
Look at all that applesauce. Got two helpings of applesauce. This is the chip ball lunch right here. Come to the cafeteria near you. Country music. Is the National Anthem country music?
No. Country's about like rednecks. That's not what this song's about.
I mean, if it's about America.
I guess.
So yes?
No. Still no.
That's amazing. Yeah, but like country music is about being like in the country. And the National Anthem is like for our country.
So if a song was about a lollipop, would you put it under pop music?
Not gonna lie, those weren't the answers I was expecting.
Well, that's all the time we have for this broadcast.
Peyton and I want to wish everyone a safe and splendid Thanksgiving.
Peace out.